Barcade Prison is on the outskirts of London, back into a lonely burial ground. Its four high outer walls loom quietly before us in the fog. Having requested a meeting, we are shown to the governor's office in the watchtower. This guy is a unit. This place is full of hardened criminals. I can't remember the last time a civilian was doing here. And you didn't want to talk to the inmate but to me? Whoa, this guy works out. He's a unit. Do you get to know who I am? I'm the governor, Barry Caden. Oh, yes, it's a pleasure. I'm Yusuf Naruhodo, defense lawyer. I'm an Easterner, I see. Does that mean... Yes, I'm a visiting student of law from the Empire of Japan. Japan? Did you say Japan? Yes. Well, there's no any other kind here, laddie. Maybe you should try the prison next door, eh? I didn't notice in a prison next door, sir. Anyway, I didn't like to be direct, but... I know attention speaking with the likes of you suspicious looking Easterners, okay? Well... Alright, bye. I don't want to talk to you either. Now get out of my hair. Bye. So, as soon as he finds that I refer to Japan, he reacts like this. That surely means... I think it's because of the professor case. You think so too? 10 years ago, Genshin Asogi, also known as the professor, was incarcerated at this prison. And then, after his execution, he apparently re-emerged from his grave in the cemetery behind the prison. I might have known. You're sniffing around about the case, aren't you? Oh, your agents, eh? Part of the professor's great web, no doubt. No, not at all. We're just get gone with you before I punch your lights out. We're going. Clear the ghost that killer still haunts this place. We're not going to get anywhere here. Unless you can somehow prove this man, there's just nothing suspicious about us. Governor Caden, what are you thinking, Mrs. Otto? I feel sure that name came up in conversation recently somewhere. I was wondering if whoever mentioned it might have some ideas to help us. Come to think of it, I had the same feeling. Really? From who? Yeah, I ain't gonna leave, bye. Maybe the hotel? Okay, maybe Professor Mikotova can help us. That's Professor Mikotova over there. Ah, hello you two. Just taking a moment to catch up with the world now that I'm unpacked. But where's Joshi Goku? Goku? Yes, he's not the relaxing sort. He's taking himself out to pay his respects to all the legal bigwigs. Having only just arrived in the country today? Goodness, he is full of energy. Professor, you mentioned something before about how you know the president and governor at Barclay Prison. Oh, Governor Caden, you mean? So it is the same man. Oh. Father, we must speak with the governor. But he refused to talk to us. He said we're suspicious Easterners. Well, I'm sure if I accompanied you, it would be a very different story. Oh, would you? That would be wonderful if you have time now. Sadly, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment. Busy drinking coffee and a comfortable study. And now I have rather a lot to prepare for tomorrow, you know? Oh, sorry, I didn't say it out loud, did I? You Mikotovas are alarmingly good at reading people's thoughts. Or could it be that you Naruhodos are alarmingly bad at hiding your thoughts? Let's not fall out now, I have an idea. Wait, they argue with each other? It's so funny. What's he writing on the piece of paper? Here's a letter of introduction for you. Hopefully when he sees my name, he'll change his tune. Thank you. Yay, wanna know. I gotta examine this. Like, you always gotta examine the back. The SS Girls, first class cabin 001. Yokohama departure 11/17th. September. London arrival 1st November. Ah, that's the boat that Professor Mikotova and Joshi Goku came on from Japan, is it? Yes, I think he'll call it at Dunkirk on the north coast of France for a night before finally arriving in Dover. Do you think it's been almost a year since he arrived in Dover at the SS Buria? It seems a shame not to keep your tickets memento of your trip, don't you think? Yes, I agree. I have mine safe in my diary. I keep mine in my wallet, so I have it with me at all times. Oh well, how strange. Where could it have gone? Are you like this on purpose, Mrs. Naruhodo? Did I imagine it, or was that comment accompanied by a little sigh? She's like, you're always like this, Mrs. Naruhodo. This dark-suited young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy. Is it just me, or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy? I do wish he'd at least call you nice, young man. I'm really not sure that will help. Good luck, then. Alright, back to reading the newspaper. Alright, let's go to the Barclay prison. Alright, now I'll present this unit, the note. If you just cast your eyes over this, Governor Caden. What's this then? You gotta put the wool over my eyes, you good for nothing Japanese student. Mikotoba? That young jock for the forensic laboratory, that Mikotoba? Yes, exactly him. Oh dear, perhaps I should have said something sooner. I'm Yuji Mikotoba's daughter, Susato. Jace, you're the young man's daughter? Y'all didn't think to mention that before? I do apologize. Hey, well, you best take a seat then. Can I offer you a cup of tea, perhaps? Oh my god. And didn't forget to try one of these wee hand-cut biscuits. Your father's influence is nothing short of amazing. I'm bitterly regretting not announcing who I was from the outset now. So then, what can I do for you, huh? Well, we're currently investigating a case. It's one of your warders, you see. He's gone missing. Missing? That's right. It's sure been reported to you as well, being the prison governor. I haven't heard nothing of the sort. There's no missing persons in my prison. Oh, but how can that be? It's Mr. Daily Vigil, your chief warder. Eh? Vigil? That's right. His wife came to us and asked us to investigate his disappearance. Let's skip the part of it only going missing yesterday for now. Clearly that means something to him. Would you be so kind as to tell us what you know, sir? Of course. Alright, we can finally talk to this guy now. We understand that Mr. Vigil is the chief warder here at the prison. That he was. Strong sense of responsibility, dedication, dedicated to the job, no doubt about it. He was a fine warder. Was? Sorry, did you say was? He doesn't work here no more. He left the job? Oh my. When was this exactly? There's a question. What was it about? It cannot have been much less than 10 years ago now? What? Then what was he doing the whole time? 10 years ago? He stopped working here 10 years ago? As a minor duke, and I haven't heard the fellow's name in all that time. That's a worry if he's gone missing though. But Mrs. Visual made no mention of it. I think perhaps it's Naruhodo. That is why simply doesn't know. I think she's unaware that he no longer works here. Governor Caden, can you tell us what happened? Why did Mr. Vigil give up his job here? Because the professor case? That's important, is it? Yes, I believe it may be. What do you think of Miss Naruhodo? I can't help wondering, given that was 10 years ago. Which is exactly when the professor's being held at this prison. Holy shit. So, Mr. Vigil actually resigned for the position of chief warder 10 years ago, you're telling us? What happened to make him leave the job? In actual fact, he didn't have to leave the job willingly. He had no choice in the matter. You mean he was dismissed? It was after a particular walk. Sorry, a walk? That's the word for it in here. A walk to the gallows. An execution. It's the job of the chief warder to prepare the gallows tree and oversee any executions, you see. Only, Vigil did something unthinkable on the last walk he has Manning. Heals Manny. What did he do? I'm sorry, but I kinda revealed that information. Did he let the professor go? Like, did he not make the hanging happen? But I could tell you that it's very rare for a chief warder to be relieved of his royal post. But why wouldn't Mrs. Fisher know about it? She appears to be under the impression that her husband still works here. Can't know about that, I'm afraid. Can you perhaps answer one more question about the circumstances of his dismissal? And what would that be, Hen? The last execution Mr. Vigil was responsible for overseeing. Was it by any chance the professor's? My thoughts exactly. I'm sorry, I really am. But I'm at no liberty to answer that. I see. Oh, Professor Makotoba? My father came to Britain all those years ago in order to study forensic medicine. But you seem to have been well acquainted. The dead room, the prison, the cemetery have a lot to do with one another. After all, they need fresh course of forensic research, do you, Ken? Yes, I can imagine. The advancement in medical science isn't always particularly palatable. Your father worked the laboratory just on the far side of the graveyard. And the basement of St. Steiner's is still in use today. St. Steiner's, that's come before, I'm sure. Yes, that's right, we've been there. And the second case. Mikotoba and I have used to ride in carriage together and negotiate terms. For more fresh material, I suppose. Hey, I used to sit in there for hours and gab on about dissection and all sorts. Oh, she takes me back. Over a pot of tea and a plate of cup biscuits, of course. The cup of tea looks so small in his hands. Because he's such a unit. How charming. He was a good fellow, your father. Reliable and dead set on his work. And I'm afraid I'll never understand your Japanese. Because of Genshin Aksogi, I suppose. Well, I cannot tell you anything else. Thank you so much for your time, Governor. Oh, one moment before I away, Hen. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Ah, found it. Here, take this as a wee souvenir of your visit to prison. Oh, what is it? That's Vigil's dismissal notice. It's 10 years now old now, of course. Oh my, are you sure? Hey, it's no trouble at all. It's not the original mine. Okay. Can we examine this? Thank you very much, Governor Caden. Okay, let's read this. Notice of dismissal, 25th June. Chief Warder Daily Vigil is relieved of his post with immediate effect for having violated Clause 132 of Her Majesty's Code of Conduct for Prisons. All rights to redundancy pay and other financial benefits are fully revoked. Reason for dismissal, aiding and abetting the escape from this prisoner convict. The frickin' oh my god, he let the professor escape just prior to his execution. Details of this escape are still being investigated. Full cooperation inquiries will be expected. Prison Governor Barry Caden. Additional notes. Indications are that the jailbreak plot was conceived prior to the convict's incarceration. It's believed that the convict engaged in some form of negotiation with prison staff in order to secure assistance. Full disclosure information regarding these negotiations will be demanded. Oh shit, I knew it. He let the professor escape during the hanging, but it failed because he got shot. Well, in return, do me a favor and never come back here. That case is closed. I have a feeling that we're gonna meet you again. Well, I think we have to return to Baker Street for the time being. Yes, I agree. We need to report back to Mr. Schultz what we found out about Mr. Vigil. Alright. What will we tell Mrs. Vigil, I wonder? Alright, back to Schultz's suite. We're back! Hello, you two! I thought you'd be back before long, so I baked some scones for us all. Oh, that's so delicious. Greetings, my dear fellows! You've returned a good deal sooner than I was anticipating. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Say nothing. Your thoughts are written all over your faces in any case. It turns out that it may have been advisable to test my hair color restoration tonic before our application. Oh, mine. It's like an ice cream color. Pray tell me, what of our warder friend? Have you garnered some new information? Oh, yes, something very surprising in fact. Though it's not a patch on your hair, to be honest. Sholmes! What? Drop everything, Sholmes. This is more important. Gina? I cannot Adam and Eve it. Did you accidentally let the guys escape from jail? What's happened? Clearly a very grave matter indeed. For Mrs. Straw made no mention of my hair whatsoever. It's the boss. What do you mean? Inspector Gregson? The boss is he's dead? What? What? They just found his body shot with a pistol. What? But Inspector Gregson? He was murdered? Oh no! I liked Gregson! No! He died! No, not Gregsy! Oh no! Come in, my dear girl. Tell us the whole story. No, Gregson! No! I am so distraught right now. Are you serious, Gina? Inspector Gregson was really shot? I don't know much about what happened myself yet. They're investigating the scene. Where did this take place? A little renter in a building full of flats on Fresno Street. The outskirts of town, nowhere near his home. He was perhaps investigating a case then. Oh my god, Gregson died! No! The thing is, no one at the yard knows nothing about no case around there. Oh, how strange. The boss he was so good to me. I know I ain't up to much yet, but one day I was gonna show him. I'd become a proper detective. Oh, Ginny. Oh my god. So, who did this? Do you have any idea who the culprit is? They got already. Already? They caught the shooter so soon? A witness reported something was going on. The boys got straight out there and took care of him. Who? What awful person did this? I still can't believe it myself. Gina? It was the Reaper? Van Zees? Why would Van Zees shoot Gregson? What? Wait a minute, you don't mean they arrested Lord Van Zees for it? That's right, the Reaper's block gun just shot the boss. No, Lord Van Zees? Oh my god, what is this game? Jesus Christ. Are you quite sure Mrs. Stride is Bark Van Zees the police arrested? Yeah, I saw him with my own eyes in the interview room at the yard. I don't believe it. I don't believe it either. But there are witnesses, and they're all saying it was him. So you mean there were actually multiple witnesses? They heard the gunshot apparently, and when Darrell got to the scene, there was only the boss and the Reaper block in the room. But there's no way Laura Van Zees would have taken Gregson's life. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it either. Holy shit! Thank you for informing us, Mrs. Straw. This really is most terrible news. I'm dreadfully sorry. What are you saying sorry for? You didn't do nothing. Well, anyway, I'm taking a cab over to the scene right now. Please come and all as soon as you can. You gotta help. Oh my god, Gina. I feel so sorry for her. As the detectives sought to appear wherever some sinister plot has unfolded, little wonder we all look haggard. Sometimes these things are almost too much for the nerves. Mr. Sholmes. What use is there in being a great detective but fail to see something like this coming, huh? How could I let this happen to Gregson? To Gregson? Mr. Naruhodo, I should leave at once to begin my investigations. Of course, yes, we will too. It would be helpful if you could talk to Mr. Reaper, see what you can glean. I'm sure you're intending to do so anyway. Until later then. Oh my god! Inspector Gregson dead and Laura Van Seeks arrested. Reno, Susie! I've called you handsome. It's waiting outside. Thanks, Iris. Shall we, Mrs. Otto? Yes. Okay, wow. The last 3 minutes was a lot, but okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think it's part 19 and 20. Since the episode is cut into 2 parts. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And next time, I guess will be a new location has been added. We'll be visiting Fansigs. Alright, bye. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.